So let's look at the changes with or the change effectively that you might notice with respect to the training management system. Okay, so for TMS, so obviously this is only applicable to people that are using the TMS product. Okay, so again, this is very much a tidy up, and actually the item that's changed here is really related to the duration changes that we made before Christmas. So for those that are very familiar with our platform, before Christmas, you'll know that we had the expected duration and the maximum duration fields. And again, they often caused a lot of confusion with our customers, because duration is one of the elements that controls billing. People often got very confused about, so which one is it that we get billed on and what does the other one mean? And it did cause a lot of challenges. Okay. So one of the things that we did was just go to a single duration field. It just made that whole conversation much easier, made it more explanatory. And we did the auto extension effectively as soon as you tick the box to say that you wanted that to be able to be extended. The problem we had was we then ended up with a mixture of terminology. So in LOD, we had duration. In TMS, we actually had things like the expected duration still. Okay. So one of the things that becomes quite important is to align that terminology. In a lot of organizations, the people that are actually running the TMS, the operations manager, might be different to the lab developers, the people. So whereas you can view, for example, labs and lab instances in both platforms, if you're actually trying to help each other to get the data you want, so you imagine the lab developers trying to explain to a TMS operations manager how to view certain data, and they might be looking at the time-related columns, all the terminology was different. Okay, so what we've really just done is we've just streamlined that. We've just made sure that the terminology is consistent between the two platforms. Okay, so again, very minor change. Okay, and I can just sort of show you that. So in terms of the TMS change, so inside the TMS, when you run reports like get information about labs or lab instances, it was all the expected duration. So it was all the old terminology that existed inside the TMS platform. So what's going to happen is this is going to be just brought into line with the LOD terminology. So again, that will help, cross-team communication significantly and so on. So it's those sorts of things that we do find sometimes people struggle with because they've got different names. Are they different things? Are they the same thing? So it's just really a case of tidying up those changes.